Hey guys, what's up? It's Austin. We got a different kind of video for you today. As you guys know, we're a new YouTube channel. We've been going for, I guess, about a month and a half now. And we know what it's like to hit those growing pains and to kind of wonder, what am I going to do to push myself to the next level? What am I going to do to get my face out there in a marketplace that's so crowded by so many people trying to be seen and trying to make a living on YouTube and be popular? So what can I do to separate myself from all those people and the newbies and the people starting out and get me to where I want to be as a YouTuber? First things first, nothing is a substitute for hard work. Me and Chris, we put in tons of time to bring you guys content and make this channel better day after day, video after video. But past that, you really have to put in some legwork and some effort into marketing yourself, whether it be through social media or other platforms. And today we're going to talk about one of those other platforms, and it's called Sprizzy. We found Sprizzy through a Google search, pretty much. I was looking for a way to market our YouTube videos in a, I guess you'd call it a correct manner. I know you hear about people buying YouTube views and buying subscribers all the time, and that's garbage, that's trash. Don't do that. First of all, it's dishonest to your fan base, and second of all, you're not getting any lasting viewership. All you're doing is getting somebody sitting at a computer somewhere clicking subscribe on your video from a bunch of different made-up accounts, and that's not what you want. Sprizzy is something completely different. What Sprizzy does is they have a network of places that they use your video as an ad. So think about being on a website and your video is one of the ads that you would see come up before content or something like that. But a cool thing about Sprizzy is, I'm going to scroll down over here. They do a few different things. So we have page overlay, which is being displayed right now. So that is, you go to a page and they overlay the ad before you can see the page, which is pretty cool because if you're on a page, you want to see what's there. So you're willing to wait through however long ad to see what it was you were going to interact with in the first place. So Sprizzy puts you there in that waiting period between the content you wanted to consume and then there you are, there's your video. They also do a pre-video, so think of that as an ad before a YouTube video or something like that. And then they also do what's called an embedded video. So you're scrolling through an article or something like that and there's a video placed inside of the page. And here are those examples one more time. And they do a couple different services. They have YouTube likes and comments, website visits, app installs, YouTube subscribers, Facebook fan page likes, and Facebook and Twitter shares. So what you're doing is you're picking how you want to market yourself for any given campaign, is the way they call it. So if you want more YouTube likes and comments, you select that. If you want more subscribers, that's what you select. So I'm going to log into my account real quick, so there'll be a brief pause in the video, but I'm going to show you guys what exactly it's like to set up a campaign. Alright, so once you're here, all your active campaigns are going to be in this pane. If I click this button, it's going to kind of show us what it looks like when you're originally setting up your campaign. So what you'll do is you will come down and you have a campaign title. So you'll name it whatever you want the overall idea of your ad campaign to be. So ours for this campaign was our Switch giveaway. Believe it or not, we really want to give this thing away. So we took a little bit of our own money and put it in to do an ad campaign to try to give it to you guys. So subscribe. Shameless plug. Back to what I was saying. Then you come down and you put the URL of your YouTube video that you've already uploaded here. And you select, besides views, because you're going to get views regardless, what you want out of the campaign. We pick subscribers because that's what we need right now. We're not really as worried about our social media presence yet. We want to get a solid viewership on YouTube right now. That's our main goal. So we picked subscribers. Once you pick this, you click targeting. And this is who do you want to see your ad. First of all, you pick the country, United States. Is what we picked. We don't really mind who sees our stuff, but we feel like we're most relevant to people that are inside of the United States. So that's what we picked. Other people may do something that seems to be more relevant to people in Europe, Germany, wherever. So then you pick the category you want your campaign to fall in. Our YouTube channel is primarily games and technology, so that's what I picked. I clicked from our drop-down menu, and you can pick as many of these as you want. But in order to get yourself, right where you want to be, right in front of the people that you want to see your video, pick just a few things. Like I said, we picked games and technology. So once you're done with that, you pick a budget. You can pick a budget as small or as large as you want, just depending on how many views or how far you want the campaign to go. You can either set a start date, so you want to start this campaign 2 weeks from now. Say you have an event that coincides with your campaign that you want to start it at that date. You can select start date, or you can start immediately, and it will end when your budget's gone. So you don't have to worry about them overcharging your credit card or anything silly like that. Once you're done, you can add a tracking pixel. We weren't interested in doing that, so next step would be your funding. So you'd enter in your payment information so you can fund your campaign. Once you finish that, you would come back here, and in the status, ours says archived because I saved it in case I wanted to run it again, but yours would say pending. Whenever we started our campaign, Sprizzy was super fast. They got back to us within 24 hours and got our campaign approved. So, and that's another thing that might sound a little strange to you, but it's actually really good that they screen their campaigns so they're not just throwing trash out there and nobody wants to use their service. They look at what you're trying to offer and make sure it's something that goes along with their views and beliefs, and make sure that it's going to look good for them and for you, which is good, believe me. But past that, that's it. You're finished. They put your video in front of the people that need to see it and that are going to come back and continue to consume your content. And man, it's been great. Once you finish this, somebody from Sprizzy emails you. They're almost like your personal sales rep that helps you if you need any help editing your campaign, anything like that. They're super responsive. They've been nothing but helpful to us, and this has been nothing but a good experience. So check out Sprizzy if you're trying to get some extra views, extra subscribers that are going to last, and they're not just that fake made up stuff. And come back and watch us. Subscribe, like.
Hang on. Show them what they did for us. Show them our spikes in our YouTube.
Oh, definitely. Sorry, Chris had to interrupt, but this is a big deal. So we're at 444. I think at the beginning of this campaign, we were sitting right at 150. So you're talking about within 2 weeks' time, we went from having 150 subscribers to 422. And you can come down, and other thing I want to show you is, it's like I said, it's not just fake people, it's people that are actually interacting. Look at these comments. We have so many comments from people reacting to this video. It's not just fake people clicking like on your video, it's real people that are really interacting with what you have going on. So, like I said, the proof's in the pudding. It's a great service. 221 right here. This is where we started. So that was the day our campaign started. So then you see this huge uptick in subscribers. That's because of Sprizzy. And I mean, that's all I can say is they've done exactly what we wanted to do. They got us people that are interested in seeing what we have to offer and are coming back and commenting on other videos. Nothing that even had to do with Sprizzy. And becoming a real solid viewership. Not something that's going to fade after our campaign ends. It's something that's going to be here to stay. So definitely come back and check out us. Check out Sprizzy. It's a great service. And like I always say, stay tuned in. We have some really cool stuff coming up. I promise you, it's right around the corner. This PC build that me and Chris did, it's going to really knock your socks off. So stay tuned for that and a lot of other stuff that we have coming down the pipe. We'll see you next time.